Have another melee weapon skill. We're here. We can explore. Now that the wolves are gone... Tegrid. Meet a spectral warrior. The markings on its translucent arms and face are elaborate. He's wearing a suit of ghostly chainmail. He must be a chieftain of some sort. A key hangs on a leather thong around his neck. "I'm Tegrid," he says. "I have been waiting for you." His name is unfamiliar, and his accent even more so. He must have lived in a land far from yours. "What have you been doing?" "I've been hiding here. I see I am bound at last." "Why were you hiding?" "I dared to challenge Bel. I did not feel that Anwin should be destroyed. I tried to lead a rebellion. I failed. Why is it being destroyed?" That's what is happening to Anwin. Bel is collapsing into itself, to take it through the Nethergate. I do not think this should happen. This is our home, and here it should stay. Why stay here? Humans cannot reach here. This is the land of the dead. It is safe from them. Why is Bel being such a coward? Pauses. It does not matter. I fought and I failed. Your failure brought you here? I knew that one would come soon to fight me, maybe to punish me, maybe to take my key, and my spirit will return to Bel's fortress and he will deal with it according to his whim. He holds his sword aloft. I am ready. Will you challenge me? No. Not a coward! I don't even know who you are. Maybe if I meet this Bel, he will tell me to kill this guy. Bel seems to be a head honcho around here. Although the guy that called the wild hunt on me... Whoa! To the east and west, a moment where there was just empty wasteland, there are now bands of spectral warriors ready to continue the eternal battle. There are two forces of them, one to the east, one to the west. Both rush towards the center, ready to do battle with each other. Unfortunately, you're directly between them. Yoink! Ugh, glad I remembered to save. Especially now. We could probably use that campsite now. Think it was there? Of course, the longer I wander around here, the more stuff's gonna spawn to mess with me. Because of your lack of food, your brief nap is not very restful. The hunger pangs join forces with the hard, rocky floor to transport you to a new, unimagined regions of discomfort. When you finally resume your journey, it's a great relief. But hey, it was just as good as sleeping anywhere else. We don't have a lack of food, we have steaks. Magic steaks. What more could you possibly want? Tell me. Magical steak. Don't you do it. I'm watching you. Oh, you did it. You son of a gun. I'll teach you a thing or three. Told ya. Wolves! Another thing. Rude. And... nah, don't need either of those. Good effort, I guess. I need to get up there, I think. How would I do that? Why, casting Piercing Sight? I probably need a teleporter to get up there. Well, that's not frustrating, because I'm pretty sure that is the place I need to be. How do I get up there? Question of the day. Shadow Bear. Ow! Okay, he was in the northeast, not the northwest, and ow! There you go. Oops. That's just an ordinary cave bear. That's obviously the shadow bear. Ow, ow, ow. I have no idea what he just did, but I don't like the looks of it. Okay, everyone's gonna have to chug a potion. Except for our main dude, because he gets the spell treatment. I summoned my own cave bear. Shadowy beast collapses on the ground and immediately begins to dissolve with a long, angry hiss. The foul creature that inhabited its form fades away. Soon all is gone except for the dim outline and a strange marking on your forehead. It's a wisp of shadow hanging from it midair. You feel compelled to reach out and touch it. It becomes a faint gray mark on your ankle. Haha. So what the heck is up there then, and how do I get there? That's still something that needs to be solved. This is not something you can just make me not ignore. No, it will be solved. It is a most important mystery right now. I don't like that. It makes me keep walking when I was holding it down, when I stumble into someone. If I'm holding it down the mouse like this to walk, and I stumble into somebody, then they get a free attack when I walk past them, and everyone else also gets hit, because free attack, free attack, free attack, free attack. So it's really easy to lose your fragile casters. Good job. I don't even know what that last one does. Whoosh! The worm isn't doing anything. There it goes. Thank you, worm. Acid. Okay. Jeez Louise. Save the game. Not this time. Stupid dog. Slowing us outside of combat, that helps you a lot. it does not help you in the least. So where does this go then? Down here. Not all who live in Unwin are spirits and Walking Dead. Some other fantastic creatures have taken up residence here, too. For example, there's a drake sleeping in its nest to the south. Looks old enough to be ready to come to the land of the dead the regular way. Its scales are faded and its fangs are chipped. Also, it snores. Little puffs of smoke smeared out of its nose as it breathes. Treasure is scattered on the floor around it. If you were quick, you may be able to sneak up and slay the creature before it wakes. Some might consider this cowardly solution, however. You can also wait for it to wake up. Perhaps you could talk to it. On the other hand, it might just attack you. Let's wait. It's old, and its sleep is light. You only have to wait for a minute before the massive reptile stirs, detects a strange scent in the air, springs to life, and looks at you with curiosity. At last, it says, a chance to die with honor. My race is old. I am one of only 3 or 4. Fight me now, and you may have the privilege of killing me, or being killed by me. Doesn't wait for you to agree. Ow! Eee! Jeez, dude. Kozu of the Fire. You are a little eager, I gotta tell ya. Sorry. Wipe off your blade with satisfaction. You've slain one of the drakes of Anwin. I didn't really want to. He just kinda jumped me. He didn't have much treasure either, but, I mean, what are you gonna find in the land of the dead? Let's take a nap. Whew. Okay. So that goes there, and there was a dragon there who was very eager to die, but kind of depressing, but what are you gonna do? I think I was going to give you more melee weapon skill. Then I could give you some... Berserker? Sure, Berserker. You have 1 skill point. You don't need anything. Enter. Now we're here again. The garden. To the north you see a massive stone palace. The fortress protrudes from the cliff face, a 50-foot tall structure of solid blocks of stone. Inside you can hear a distant sound of an enormous celebration. It's a multitude of singing, shouting, and carousing souls, which seems like it's coming from miles away, and it's an eerie phenomenon. As you explore, you can't help but notice, now that you think about it, how small your afterlife is. All of your ancestors supposedly came here after death. There hardly seems to be any room to hold them all. Warriors after death are supposed to keep joyously fighting the honorable battles of life. The palace must be where the fighters eat and drink between battles. You may well end up here in one unfortunate day. Tegrid already kind of explained that the place is collapsing in on itself. Okay, there's a teleporter. I see what you're trying to do, but nothing doing, buddy. Hi, guys. But after we'll be complete without a place for eternal punishment. For Anwin, this is it. The shades of merchants, farmers, warriors, and others are barely visible all around you. They aren't being burned or tortured, though. At least not now.